Welcome.
Yay, thank you. Thank you.
So I've never read for you before.
Right.
So just so you know, the way that I work is different from other psychics.
Okay.
I ask that our spirit guides and our guardian angels work with us, and they kind of assemble a whole team.
Mm-hmm.
And they work together to put into the cards the information that's the most helpful to you.
Yeah.
Their goal is to uplift us and empower us so that we can become the architects of our own lives.
Right.
So that we're not kind of like paper bags blown in the wind.
Right. Kind of how I feel sometimes.
Right?
With that movie Now, where she's like blowing in the wind.
Hey, the wind.
That stuck with me as a kid. Now, every now and then I just do it.
We're going to get along great.
Yeah, I like the vibe.
So I'm going to ask that our spirit guides and our guardian angels work together to put into the cards the information that's most helpful to you. I ask that only the truth is told, that is accurately represented and clearly understood. And I thank them for surrounding us in a light of love and peace, healing, understanding, forgiveness, compassion, joy. They got a lot for you. And of course, protection.
Thank you.
All you have to do is kind of move them like this.
Okay.
You just want to keep your hands busy. You don't have to mix them.
Right.
But just play with them and think your questions into the cards.
Okay.
And your questions can be very specific or totally general.
Okay.
And they can even be about a situation that you don't know how to ask the questions about.
Oh,
That's usually where I'm at.
Yeah, I just was telling Carly that.
So you think about the situation and you ask for some guidance or clarity.
Okay. Good.
So I'm going to put them in a circle of 16 cards.
Okay.
And when I get them down, I'm just going to start telling you what I'm getting.
Yeah. Okay.
So as I'm talking, and this part only takes like 5 minutes, I don't have any rules.
Okay.
So if you want to ask questions, ask. If you want to say something, chime in.
Okay.
I find that, double bonus. Nice. That card doesn't belong here in this deck, but it got mixed up. I forgot to take it out.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, cool.
It's the card of forgiveness, so it's a really good place. Good card. Yeah. So when I start talking, it's going to be random information. It may touch on your questions. It may answer some of them straight up. And a lot of it could just be information that they want to put into your database.
Yeah.
So that when you're moving forward and making choices or decisions, you've got information to draw upon.
Yeah. Okay.
And then even if this doesn't answer your questions, don't sweat it, because afterwards we're going to do one question at a time and pull cards for each question.
Okay.
So you'll get everything you want.
Okay. Cool.
So they want to say you're moving in the right direction.
Okay.
You've been going through some transformations, transcending some challenges and issues. You've been feeling stuck.
Yeah.
Because they're making me feel like, being stuck in the mud and getting one foot out and like the other one, like the boot is stuck.
Yeah.
And you're pulling and it's about to make that sucking sound.
Yeah.
So you're doing the right things.
Good.
You're really things are getting easier and easier, and they're saying do whatever you can to lift your emotions up.
Right.
Because they're talking, it's self-talk.
I know.
A lot of self-talk. And this seems to be a theme for all of us today. There's tissues if you want them.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think
these are good tears. I'm like, I feel relieved already.
So things are getting easier. It's literally just going to be real. It's not a big deal.
Right.
We're gonna get there about how you're gonna get that unstuck feeling.
Okay.
So things have already started to move for you.
Mm-hmm.
You've been starting to release
some
old junk and feelings, and they're saying, and that's where this card of forgiveness comes up. They call it a miracle because it changes our perception. Right. When they talk about miracles, they talk about us changing our perceptions of whatever it is that we're looking at.
Wow.
That's the miracle. It's not like God coming down and poof, something great appears in us. It's when we start shifting.
Right. That makes so much sense.
And they're saying as you move through the process of forgiveness, and that could be forgiving yourself for what you really did.
Right.
Or what you think you did.
Right.
Or didn't do.
Right.
And it could be forgiving others
Yeah.
for what they did or didn't do or what you think they did.
Right.
And it really is a process. And as you let go, as you drop the baggage of that stuff that you were carrying, you literally rise up.
Yeah.
And so when you get those buoyant moments, milk it.
Yes.
Milk it. Just like, yes, that feels good. Oh, and know that every second that you get one of those lifts, there's more coming.
Right.
So
right.
if it goes away because you do another plunge underneath to heal, don't despair. Know that you're going to come up again, and it's going to be even sweeter.
Yeah.
So go, yeah, I can't wait for the next one. Oh my God, oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to get better and better and better and better.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
So,
resonates. Everything so far is
Good.
just like, even stuff I thought about like on the way here. Like,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Sometimes they really zing in.
Oh yeah.
They once told this woman what she was thinking when she was vacuuming before we came on the Zoom session.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy.
Wow, that's amazing. Even like this morning, I was like, my boots been stuck. Like I feel stuck in the mud. Well, you said boots, but I feel like I'm stuck. I'm stuck like in the mud. That was crazy.
So the more you employ that joy, because they're saying you're a happy person, it was just circumstances that kind of like was dragging you down.
Totally.
So the idea is to let go of the layers of baggage that were kind of keeping you underwater so that you can rise to the surface.
Right.
They're showing that you're a real deep thinker. The Hermit cards, if you're not meditating, start meditating.
Yeah.
And if you've been doing it kind of on and off, do it again.
I have been doing it on and off, and it's something that, I'll write on my to-do list. Meditate.
So even if it's
and I
5
do
minutes,
try to meditate. That's what I've said. Even if I'm getting in I try to get into a meditative state when I'm walking. Even.
Yeah, good.
I'm like anything, but I do know the value in just, you know what I mean, not walking and sitting. So I appreciate that.
So when you're praying or when you're thinking of what you want to create, that's asking. But when you go into the state of meditation, you're receiving. So you're asking for what you want, and then you're meditating, you're clearing the pathway so that you can receive what you're looking for.
Right. It's never been explained to me like that. I love that.
They make a big point of it.
Yeah.
And they're saying the language, and I don't know what that means, but the language of forgiveness is something you're learning.
Okay.
And you're going to do some deep dives into it. I guess it may mean that you find forgiveness in lots of different ways. Maybe it's things that you undertake that support you in that process of forgiveness.
Right.
Because they're saying you had a traumatic childhood.
Yeah.
That's okay. So it might be stuff like that.
Oh, right.
And maybe looking at it from different angles.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that you have these spiritual gifts. You're psychic. You're an empath.
Right.
And what may be feeling like it's working against you, like I'm going to go with the empathy, the empathetic version of yourself, where you can feel everything so deeply and other people's misery and their happiness.
Right.
And it all kind of gets mixed up inside of you.
Yeah.
And you can't discern what's my and what's somebody else's.
Right.
So the meditation is really going to help you decipher or discern, oh no, that's the lady in the mall. This is mine. Okay, I know I got to handle mine.
Yeah.
So where it interferes with your own emotions, you're going to learn how to say, okay, this isn't a curse, feeling all these feelings. I know how to work it. I know how to protect myself. And then all of a sudden it becomes a superpower for you. It becomes a gift that you learn how to work with.
Right.
And they're showing with the work that you're doing, not necessarily like your soul work, your career.
Well, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have two autistic children. I have a 4-month-old today, but I am intuitive. So I just started readings myself. That's why I'm so grateful for this, because usually I'm the one that's been giving readings, but I've always gotten my readings and they've helped me so much. But, as I was thinking, I don't know how to balance, or I don't know if sometimes I feel guilty when I do a reading. Should I be focusing on the kids or I don't know how to balance. But like ever since a teenager, I was medicated, and I'm sure there's other reasons, but it had come up in a reading probably 10 years ago that I need to protect myself because a lot of my emotions, like the person was saying, maybe might not even be mine.
Yeah.
So you telling me this right now is a huge deal for me. So thank you.
So there's a couple of techniques that I can share with you right now.
Yeah.
And there's also a book called the Empath Survival Guide.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's very comprehensive. It's written by like a psychologist or a psychiatrist who has that understanding.
Yeah.
But the technique I'm going to show you isn't in that book.
Okay.
And it's something that the guides showed us.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're practicing meditation, they say imagine light coming in from the crown.
Okay.
From the ultimate source in the universe, all that is, the one force, one source, God, whatever that original source is. Imagine it coming in and moving through the crown, filling up the whole body, going down to the feet, anchoring in the earth.
Okay.
Coming back up and activating the heart.
Okay.
Because in the heart is your spiritual self.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you really are. You're a spiritual being having a physical experience.
Right.
You're not a physical being having an occasional spiritual experience.
Right.
So the idea of activating that heart light is letting your spirit self take over the body. Right. Okay. And when you're connected to source energy and your heart is filling up with that light and it's spilling out all over, you're in the light of protection.
Right. Okay.
Because as long as you've got that faucet open, and that's what the meditation is going to help you do, help you keep that faucet open so the light keeps streaming in.
Okay. Okay.
And then when you're bringing in that light, you've got the ultimate protection.
Okay.
You just got to remember to turn it on, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on.
Yeah.
And then when you're around people that you're reading for, you start feeling that energy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's spiky, sometimes it's wormy. It's all different kind of thing.
Yeah.
Imagine, and they're saying, this is what I used to use. So they're saying you should do this too. A baseball mitt right by your heart and solar plexus. Okay. I had 2 of them like this.
I love that.
Mine were like white, iridescent, and they just popped open.
Yeah.
And when you see their energy, you feel it, just direct it right into that baseball mitt.
So powerful. Okay.
And you can, later on, for me, it started to morph into a flower. So it depends on, but I feel like you're a heavy hitter. You take it, you take a lot, and then allow it to go in there. And you can even step back from the person. Don't feel shy about saying, okay, I just need a little space.
Yeah, right.
And then when it's finished, just close it up. Right. Just see them coming together like a seed pod. Yeah. And drop it. Okay. It'll go right into Mother Earth. Right. Because she knows how to regenerate. Right. And our role as an empath is to take that garbage. Right. We're like the cleaner uppers in that realm. We take it and we release it. Oh, right. Okay. And then, because you took something, you have to give something in return. Right. Okay. And normally you're giving from your heart and your soul. Yeah. But you deplete yourself. Yeah. So you've had that faucet open and that spiritual light is coming in and filling you up, and there's an overflow. Right. Whoop, and just shoot it right back out your heart to them. Okay. Right. And it takes a little practice, visualization practice. And the first couple of times you do it, I was like, okay, I'm going to open it up. Okay, just shoot it at them now. Okay, I did it. Yay. Yeah. But eventually it becomes second nature. Right. You won't even think about it.
I've just had since I started the readings, I just had such this voice, even a lot of times when I'm walking, actually, specifically outside, this voice just keeps telling me, you got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. And I just knew energetically, wait, I feel like I need to talk to somebody or figure out this whole reading thing before, so I just such a gift. I feel like you're like my teacher right now.
So there's a whole lot more that I could share with you on protection and setting up for readings. Yeah. So nothing negative will pop into your zone. Yeah. No matter who's coming. Do you read in your house?
Yeah. Okay. And I just feel like it started to get chaotic, and I just knew. I said, you need to be more responsible.
We're going to have a conversation outside of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's more stuff in here.
Yeah.
So that's really good. Like
Yeah.
it's not a job, it's a career.
Right.
And they're showing it's your path.
Right. Okay.
You are a healer.
Right.
And the process that you've been going through of like letting go of the layers of sadness and your
Yeah.
own childhood and everything that's been horrible for
Yeah.
you, there's going to be a level of upliftment that comes. So
Okay.
for every bad thing, and when those emotions come up, they suck.
Yeah.
They're awful, but know that it's temporary.
Right.
It's coming up for you to kind of feel it one last time and swim through it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah.
each layer is going to bring more joy and more happiness, more enlightenment, more understanding. And it's going to activate more of your gifts.
Okay.
And those things that you feel like a curse, like the empathy and,
Right.
maybe I can read, but oh my God, it feels like I just get all jumbled up.
Right.
It's going to be a superpower.
Okay.
No matter what's going on.
Okay.
You're a medium?
Yeah.
They're showing you're a medium. Like you really bring in dead people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all mediums are psychics, but not all psychics are mediums.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But they're showing that you connect with ancestors. And they're saying you had this in your family tree.
Wow.
Like
really?
You're not the first.
Wow.
Scottish?
Oh, we could be
They're
Scottish.
showing like the islands,
I see
like Irish.
Ireland. I mean,
Yeah.
we could be Scottish, and it's like
because they're showing those little
I would
islands.
love that if I was. Cool.
So you come from a long line.
Yeah.
Of healers and spiritual readers.
Right.
Yeah. So you're kind of breaking free of family curses.
Yeah, that's how I've been feeling.
That's what it felt like. It's not really a curse because nobody can really curse you.
Right.
But
right.
it's patterns that we all kind of take on.
Yeah.
And we teach our kids this is the way it is, even though we're not aware that we're teaching them. But
yeah.
like the women who find men who are narcissists.
Right. Exactly.
And then their daughters find the narcissist.
Yeah.
So this is you kind of cleaning up the karma and breaking free.
Okay.
So your kids will kind of move into a different kind of energetic space.
Yes. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense.
So they're showing you, definitely doing well with your own business. They're saying right now, think of it as a learning process.
Yeah. Okay.
And whatever monies you're getting, great. Yay.
Yeah.
But it's you're skill building right now.
Yeah. I like that. I want because me, I'm like, oh, I got it, and I get so serious, and I'm like, just relax. Like time is gonna run out or something, and that's like, I don't want to be like that. Yeah, so I like that. I appreciate you saying that.
And you've got way more connections to explore, and they're talking about angelic connections.
Oh, okay.
So you're not going to be staying in on the psychic and medium level. I think you're going to be a great medium.
Yeah.
Like that kind of crazy, I can pick up that, ooh, who was that guy that was peeking in my window? Oh, that's for you.
Right. Yeah.
I think you have that kind of ability. So is this okay to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. If that was the whole thing, I would be like.